343 Studios, the shepherds of the beleaguered Halo franchise, has gone under a bit of a rebranding, being rechristened earlier this week Halo Studios. Kind of lets you know exactly what they're going to be focusing on in the midterm, because their long-term stability as a company, well, I don't really know how much longer they have, because as we've seen earlier this year, Microsoft is more than willing to, cut out the middleman and trim some of the fat, so they better produce a banger moving forward. And the person that they've decided to helm the personnel project, well, is the same person that brought you ideas such as this. We're talking Melissa Boone, the chief of staff. Yeah, exactly. Chief of staff at 343, now Halo Studios. Okay, she's a she, her, and her opinions are her own, and her opinions are antithetical to a good Halo game. But hey guys, they're going to be using Unreal Engine 5 because that's supposed to mean something. How many years are we into Unreal 5 Engine's release, and people are still having significant problems with it? Like, it's not very good for open world games. Like, here's the thing. There are no big, ambitious open-world games, at least at the time of recording, that immediately come to mind that are taking advantage of that technology, because it's exceptionally difficult to develop for. Final Fantasy VII Rebirth and Final Fantasy VII Remake, they were developed on highly customized Unreal 4, and those games, they look spectacular, and they look even better when we get a PC port of that, so if we can hurry along with that, that'd be fantastic. But all of your other big open-world games, they're all done with in-house engines. Like, even stupid Horizon games, they're done with the Decima engine, and that's brought to you by first-party Sony money. Ubisoft, even as troubled as they are, they've got their own in-house engine, and that's just all under the assumption that a continuation of Halo would be following along the lines of Infinite rather, and we don't even know if that's going to be the case. But according to Halo Studios, they're under the assumption that the reason that Halo games were great to begin with was because they had cutting-edge visuals. Oh my god, not transformative gameplay. Okay, with Bungie, back when they were like actually Bungie, good Bungie, coined the term a 30-second gameplay loop, where they made shooting, running, gunning, they made that fun for 30 seconds, a repetitive 30 seconds that made you want to continue and push through the campaign, play the multiplayer over and over and over again. Outside of maybe all of the Final Fantasy games that I have played, Halo is probably the franchise that I've sunk the most time in. Well, that and Guitar Hero and Rock Band, but that's neither here nor there. But when it comes to first-person shooters, beyond a shadow of a doubt, it's got to be Halo. And now they're coming out, oh god, because there were so many stupid things with this announcement that really pissed me off, because I love Halo. But nobody wants a third-person mode, bro. Nobody wants some broke-ass Fortnite clone. Okay, yeah, you go third-person when you're piloting a vehicle, and that was fun as hell. But nobody wants third-person Master Chief flossing and dabbing on grunts and elites. Like, ugh. But yeah, Microsoft rebranding Halo developer 343 Industries to Halo Studios, announces multiple new projects are in development. How about this? This is kind of like when, Marvel came out. Marvel came out and said, guys, we're just going to go ahead and we're going to focus and we're going to recommit. I don't know if they came out purposefully or if this was a leak. This was the whole, oh yeah, we fired all of those activists that are out there and we're just going to go back and we're going to focus on making really good comic book movies. And then they released Deadpool and Wolverine, and everybody thought, oh, if you just turn off your brain and clap at the pretty colors on the screen, it's actually a pretty good time. Then they followed that up with Agatha, and then they're going to follow Agatha up with Captain Black Falcon, America Man. What's Halo out here doing? What's 343 Studios out here doing? Following up the abysmal Halo 5 with Halo Infinite, and following that up with you've got the Master Chief Collection, which is fantastic, which you guys did as a port job, and it's your best release that you've done as a studio. And it is steadily outperforming, like 25%, Halo Infinite, which is wild. As big of a Halo fan as I am, I haven't played a second of Infinite. I know that the multiplayer is free and all that stuff, but I'm one of those creeps that plays Halo for like the campaign, because I have this weird thing, like I actually like the character and the journey of Master Chief. I like the stories of the Spartans. I haven't read any of the additional novels or any of that other stuff, but seeing how they absolutely destroyed the character in that goofy ass Paramount Plus TV show, I was secondhand embarrassed, and I did a couple of videos on that because I hate the direction and I hate what has happened to this once great brand. Master Chief was the face of gaming for a non-insignificant period of time in the late 2000s, early 2010s. Like, he was him. He was rivaling Mario, for Christ's sakes, and that's not even being hyperbolic. That was just the truth. Xbox 360 was on top of the world because of partly Marcus Phoenix, but mostly because of John 117. But now, people look at this guy and think that it's a Doom guy reskin. This is how far Halo has fallen under the stewardship of 343. Oh, I'm sorry, Halo Studios. But guys, we're working on new projects. It's gonna be great. You're gonna forget about all of the follies of 343 because now we're a brand new studio. We're Halo Studios. We're all about Halo. We're all about respecting the lore, respecting the games that came before it. Trust us this time. Shut up. Microsoft rebranded 343 Industries to Halo Studios while announcing multiple new Halo projects and claiming they are changing the recipe for the future of the franchise. Well, from what they had into the future, I would hope so, but looking at who's there, bro, I'm not that enthusiastic. In a post on X, the official Halo account shared a new Dawn. Yes, forward unto Dawn. We're entering the next chapter of the franchise and changing the recipe for how we make Halo games go beyond the scenes with Project Foundry to explore the creative potential of Halo in the Unreal 5 engine. That means not that much to your average audience outside of, yeah, if you can actually make it work for big sprawling environments, because there's like one game that's out there that has actually taken advantage of Unreal Engine 5. It's Tekken 8. You got the big sprawling environments of your traditional Halo, at least back when it was successful. Think of maps the size of Blood Gulch. Think of campaign levels as sprawling as the library. It wouldn't work in Unreal Engine 5, at least at the way that they are right now, because it doesn't handle textures all that well, especially on a grand scale like that. It looks fantastic on Tekken. But the Tekken Arena, with all the particle physics and that stuff, that's what Unreal Engine 5 handles exceptionally well. And that tech demo that they put out looks fine, except for all the third-person stuff. That ain't Halo, bro. That's the generic slop that made Halo a laughingstock when Halo 4 and Halo 5 were supposed to be more COD-like. Even though if Halo would have continued to be Halo, it could have carved out its own niche. But anyways, in the YouTube video announcing the rebrand as well as a new game, it's provided more details on Project Foundry. And the game's lead FX artist, Daniel Henley, sharing the Foundry project was an effort to show ourselves how far we can push things using Unreal 5. Which, yeah, like I said, looks awfully good. It got me into you guys remember? I remember that looks an awful lot like some of those vid docs that were coming out in anticipation of Halo 3. I mean, I remember it's about that time of year when Halo 3 was coming out back in, Christ, what was that? Holy shit, we're coming up on 20 years. I want to die now that I just realized that. But yeah, it looks good. That's just a tech demo. How does it play? How does it handle all of those assets? Henley then shared the original Halo franchise was a graphics showcase. Yeah, best in its class. Yeah, really taking advantage of that brand new technology. But if you think that that was the driving appeal behind Halo, and if you think that graphics in 2024 move video games, you are so out of touch. And I don't think Halo Studios is going to do that much better with the IP than what 343 Industries did with it. That's what Halo was when it was first released. And that's what Halo needs to be again. Yes, cutting edge visuals. That's what Halo's about. Not the 30-second gameplay loop. No, nothing like that. I hate you guys so much. It's so simple. Halo, it's not brain surgery, man. It's really not. And Henley noted the team aims to make future games into graphical showcases. That's it. Graphical showcases, stunning visuals don't sell games. It's art styles. There's timeless games that are out there that encompass long-lasting visuals, but it ultimately comes down to gameplay and gameplay only. That's what makes the original trilogy and Reach so infinitely replayable. You figure that out, you've got a classic. When Henley, Henley noted, that the team aims to make future games into graphical showcases. Matthews told Xbox Wire the spirit of Halo is more than just the visuals, it's the lore, it's the physics. That's what you got, the lore and the physics. Make a fun shooter, you fucking idiots. He elaborated playing as the chief, you're this huge tank of a soldier. Yeah, but when you were playing the game, jumping around 20 feet in the air, spinning around to your heart's content, you didn't feel like a big old huge tank soldier. And I'm using feeling in the appropriate terms. game feel. Not, well, I feel like really it's a good throwback. No. It's the way he moves, he feels. Yes, we're all really obsessed with what our players love about Halo. You just got a name change, bro. You're still the same idiots responsible for the downfall of the franchise. And that's at its core. And like any initiative like Foundry, the intention that the studio has about how we move forwards. Yeah, whatever. In the video, Matthews provided more details about Project Foundry. Yeah, I don't really care about that. The fact that, oh, look at that, the flood, the takeover. See, look at that. And their chief operating officer, Elizabeth Van Wyck, okay, claimed the company has multiple projects in development. We're really excited not just to be working on multiple projects, but also expanding our studio. Great. Head of production, Michael Farney, added, we are looking for new talent as the projects that we're working on get further and further into their development cycles, which, yeah, that's where the ideological likes of Melissa Boone come in. Who are the talent that she is looking to cultivate over at this beleaguered studio? What is their priority going to be? Flashy visuals and making sure that Capture the Flag in June is showing the appropriate styling for whatever pride flag you need to plant? Or is it going to be hearkening back to the series' best? I'm always hoping to be proved wrong. But at the end of the day, man, you put lipstick on a pig, you haven't really accomplished much. Make sure that there's appropriate eyeshadow, blush, and fake lashes. You still got a hog. You still got Megan McCain at the end of the day. So with all that said, thank you all very much for the gift of your time. I've been Don Consuelo. I want you to follow your gut and get after it. Take care, everyone.